The Maltese real estate market did 3.97 billion in transactions last year. That's up 12.5%. If you're considering if now is the time to buy, you're asking the wrong question. I'm Bradley Tayne of Prime and Relux International, and when buyers ask me that question, I always say the same thing. Let's look at what the actual data is telling us, because opinion is cheap. Let's start with price. Malta's residential property price index is up 6.1% year on year as of the first quarter of 2026, continuing a run of gains that has now lasted more than a year. Even adjusted for inflation, prices are still climbing. That's not a spike, that's sustained momentum. And when you're deploying serious capital, that distinction is everything. Now, the volume behind it. 13,339 residential transactions in 2025, up 5.9%. Value up 12.5% to the 3.97 billion figure we mentioned earlier. And it hasn't slowed heading into the year. March alone saw 1,130 final deeds of sale, more than the same month last year. Volume and value climbing together isn't inflation on thin air. That's real buyers, real demand. Zoom out even further, and the European Commission has Malta's economy growing by 3.7% this year alone, after 4% growth in 2025, among the fastest in the EU. That kind of growth pulls in capital, businesses, and people who need somewhere to live. That demand doesn't evaporate. It becomes housing, it becomes rental yield, it becomes long-term price support. Now, let's talk about prime assets, because I'm currently standing in one of those addresses right now. The published market yields you see quoted for locations like these are the resale numbers. Buyers purchasing a finished unit at today's prices. That's not how most of our clients play it. Buying pre-construction changes the investment profile entirely. You're getting in before the asset is built, and the math looks nothing like the resale comparison. That's not something I'll put a number on in a 2-minute video. It's a conversation worth having directly. Malta isn't the cheapest market in Europe, and it shouldn't be. EU access, a stable legal framework, an established international community, and a government with a track record of pro-investment policy. Relative to that, the entry price is still completely rational. If you want to know what these numbers look like for your specific situation, primary residence, an income asset, or part of a larger wealth strategy, reach out directly. I'll be happy to discuss.